Facebook for a while.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Wow, what's going on?
Well, man, I've been seeing all kinds of stuff about bricks and ice and nuclear secrets and everything.
What?
I ought to check it out.
Oh, let me look. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Where is all this stuff coming from?
I don't know, man. It's bad.
After I get through dropping these bricks off, I'm gonna get down on that ground and I'm gonna check things out. You know what? I'm gonna right some wrongs and figure all this stuff out. All right, we got the spot coming up right here. This is where I need you at, Tower, and we're gonna make this drop right up here.
All right.
This is a very important package to me. It's gotta make it right on the mark.
Gotcha.
We can't lose this. I see him right there. I see him right there. All right, there you go.
I've been waiting on these bad boys. Ceramic coat applicators. Now I can get to work. Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
Michelob Ultra.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to Shop Talk. Well, you may not know, but at EasyN we detail everything from dump trucks to airplanes. And today we just happen to be taking it to the skies because at EasyN, the sky's the limit. Tyron, appreciate you taking us out today. I just want to ask a few questions though, and just like, what is this thing you do? I mean, this is something you do as a hobby? Are you like a private pilot or what?
Yes, private pilot, and you know, why do we do it? Well, I call it a very expensive sickness. Well, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to fly airplanes, and I've always been fascinated with it. I would come out to the airport, like out here, and watch airplanes for hours. You can ask my daughter, Taryn, when she was little girl, we went to the airport and watched airplanes.
Wow.
So my wife, being the gracious babe she is, she treated me one for flying lessons for an anniversary of ours. So she blindfolded me, drove me out to the airport, and I had no idea where I was going. The next thing I know, I'm walking out on a tarmac, and then I'm standing in front of an airplane just like this.
You're kidding me.
No, get in the airplane, take a lap, and with an instructor, after the little bit of orientation, I was flying the airplane.
As far as business goes, do you ever take the plane up and go handle it?
Yeah, and so that's another great advantage of being a private pilot is that you get to go anywhere you want to go, when you want to go. I mean, obviously there's some conditions like the weather and things you need to watch out for. Well, you know, we don't want to fly in bad weather. This little airplane doesn't take too much to rocket around, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. So how does weather affect it? I mean, we got a beautiful day out here today, and I'm hoping we get to jump in the plane, but like how does weather impact this?
You don't want to be stupid, and if you don't do anything stupid, you'll be okay in an airplane like this. If we have thunderstorms in the area, stay on the ground.
So I'm just curious, you know, I see a bunch of big planes around here. I mean, the big jets, the commercial jets.
Right.
You know, we're obviously flying in a smaller plane today, which I love, but how does that work? How do we rank according to the jets?
You may find this hard to believe, but we have just as much right to be out here as they do.
Wow,
and
no kidding.
Flying in airspace, you know, there's no such thing as one over the other. Now, the air traffic control tower sitting back here, he has the discretion to of how you get in line to line up.
He
and
lines
land.
you up,
right? He puts you in the pattern. He puts you in the cycle. But you have just as much. I have every much as right to be here as they do. In fact, if I was given clearance, I could taxi out onto the taxiway. A big jet like that could be behind me, and he would have to wait. He has to wait.
No kidding. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Now, here's another interesting thing. I have some friends who are commercial pilots that fly these big airplanes. They never have set foot in an airplane like this. So
really,
when you would think that, you know, if you fly something like that, you could fly something like this.
Sure.
But that's not always the case.
Oh, I can imagine. I'm sure a lot of that stuff's automated and stuff, and a lot of this is manual. I tell you, man, you know, as interesting as these things are, I love to learn it, and I love to learn all day. Dude, I'm ready to get in the plane. I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to check it out. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Dustin, get ready. Push nose forward. Keep it down. All right, ease back, ease back.
Alpha 3, contact ground point 7.
Man, that was an awesome experience, dude. I just can't get over how this thing handles, and just, I mean, it felt like we just jumped off the runway, and it was a little bouncy.
You could feel every little thing out there, couldn't you?
Absolutely
That's
could.
right.
But you know what? Listen, I appreciate you.
No problem.
Generally curious if anybody's interested in aviation, where should they go check it?
Well,
it
we
out?
have a great facility here at Brookley Field, the Alabama Aviation Center.
Okay.
Anything you want to know about aviation is
They
over
got
here
it.
at Brookley.
Well-
they got it. And then if if you're interested in learning how to fly,
Mm-hmm.
I would just say call Signature Flight Support here. They have a list of flight instructors that are
Okay.
available.
Like private instructors,
Private
kind of thing that
instructors,
you
right.
can come in and take class. I tell you, it's been absolutely awesome. I appreciate the time. Guys, don't forget, if you happen to have a plane in the garage or in the hangar and you want a detail, head on over to easynDetail.com and click Get My Estimate. That's going to do it for this episode of Shop Talk, and I'll see you next week. Man, that was an awesome experience. I mean, this thing just felt like it jumped off the runway. Or maybe not. Yeah.
You want to go again?
Yeah, I don't know what in the name of that place was.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on these bad boys. Now it's time to get to work. Yeah.